You're welcome to UEW LMS tutorials. In this tutorial, we are going to look at three things. Number 1, how to back up a course. 2, how to export student grades to Excel. Then 3, how to reset a course. We are going to begin with backing up a course. To back up a course, you would have to open the course as you can see on my screen. My course is Demo 111. Then you will navigate to the right side of your screen where you see Course Administration. Under Course Administration, we will scroll down and look for Backup. You click on Backup, then it will take us to the backup page. Here we can include activities and materials in our backup. So by default, we have some activities and materials already selected. Since we want to include any or all of this in our backup, we are going to leave it as it is. Then we click on Next. On the next page, we have the opportunity to select individual activities and resources that are present in our course. So for instance, this is an announcement. We can either exclude it or include it by checking it. So after including or excluding the activities or resources in your course, you would have to scroll down and then you click on Next. On the last step of the backup process, we will just cross-check to see the things that we've included and the things we've excluded. All the excluded items are marked with red cross and the included ones are checked. So with this tool, we scroll down till we get to the last page. Then the last thing to do is to click on Perform Backup. The course file was successfully created. So we click on Continue. Then on this page, we are going to download our backup file. So what we have to do is to click on Download. You can see it showing the time you did the backup, the size of the file, and there's a download button here. So we'll click on Download. Then we can decide to name the file. So we can use our course code and the academic year for the file naming so that it can differentiate this particular backup from the others that will be made in the subsequent years. So in my case, I'm going to use the name Demo 111. Then I'll click on Save. As soon as you click on Save, the file will be downloaded onto your PC. So when you go to the Downloads folder on your PC, you'll be able to locate this file. So I'll click on this and click on Show in Folder. Then you see your course over here, Demo 111. You can save a copy of the file on Google Drive so that whenever you need the file, you can download and restore into your course. The next thing we are going to look at is how to export student grades into Excel. To export student grade into Excel, we will still be in our course and navigate to Course Administration. Under Course Administration, we are going to look for Gradebook Setup. We'll click on it to open it. Then we will move to Export over here. Then under Export, we can choose the activities that we want to include in the export. So we have Assignment 1, Group Tasks, Attendance, and the course total. So I will include all of this. Then I'll click on Excel Spreadsheet. This one will only export the student grades. This export will include the grades of activities students have performed in the course. Then after selecting the activities we want to include in the export, we'll click on Excel spreadsheet. This will export the grades of the students into Excel. We can also export it into plain text file or open document spreadsheet. But the most common one is the Excel spreadsheet. So I'm going to select Excel spreadsheet. You make sure Excel spreadsheet is selected. Then the next thing is to click on download. So it's going to download it. We can choose to rename this file. After renaming it, we can click on save. And as we did for the backup process, we can also view the file by clicking here and click on show in folder. We'll be able to get access to our file. The third thing we're going to look at is how to reset a course. Resetting a course means that 1. We'll be able to remove students from our course, and 2. We'll be able to delete every activity or resource or even teaching materials in our course. So in the reset process, we can choose to exclude the teaching materials in our course. To reset our course, we open our course and navigate to course administration. Under course administration, we look for reset. Click on reset. And then on the reset page, we have the opportunity to choose the course start date. So we enable this and then choose the date that our course will start. We can choose a day before so that our course can be activated instantly. But if we choose the date ahead, our course won't be visible until that date is due. So in my case, I'm going to choose a date or a previous date. For instance, I'm going to choose 30th of September. Even though today's date is 4th October, I'm going to choose this so that after I reset it, my course will be available. We can choose the month, the year, and then the time. So I'll just change this. Then I'll leave the rest. So we will leave the course end date as it is. Then we can decide to delete events, delete notes, comments, completion data. We can decide on whichever we want to delete from. Most of the times, all these are related to the activities of users. And then when we come to rows, we will expand that and then choose students. And then we will expand this show more and delete all local row assignments. We'll select this one. And then we'll go to gradebook. Under gradebook 2, since we are going to use this course to teach a new set of students, we can delete all the grades. We've already exported them into Excel sheets, so we can delete all the grades. Then the next thing is groups. If we have groups in our course, we can decide to delete all the groups, or we can delete the group members so that our group containers will be reserved in the course. So if we have any groups, we will select to delete all the groups. Or if you want to maintain the group but delete or remove all the group members, that is the student, we can select this one. Then we move on to assignments. If there have been some assignment submission that we want to delete, we can select delete all submissions. And then we have charts. Under chat 2, we can decide to remove all the chat messages from our course. Then the feedback 2, we select that one to remove them. Then we have forums. that one too, we can delete all the posts. Then the next thing is surveys. If we have any survey in our course, we can delete them. And this, if there's any big blue button, we can delete. Then the last thing to do is to click on reset course. If you click on select default, it has some default items that the system chooses for you. So when you click on select default and you scroll through, you could see that the system has already selected some items for you. So if you are okay with what the system selects for you, you can choose select default. But if you want to do the selections by yourself, you can select individual items that you want to include in your reset. After selecting everything, we will click on reset course. So with this, you'll be able to see the items that has been deleted. You see general, we see row, everything is okay. Then we go ahead and click on continue. So after resetting the course, you realize that all the students in the course have been deleted. Means the previous student who took the course in the previous academic year will be removed from the course. So as you can see, you wouldn't see any row of a student over there. So this is shortly how to back up a course, how to export student grades to Excel, and how to reset a course.